Right, so the next method that I'm going to teach you is about solving quadratic equation pa din, but this time we're going to use completing the square. Since there are some quadratic equations that cannot be solved by factoring, so this is another method to solve quadratic equation. So the word is completing the square. So from the word itself, completing the square means that the given problem is not complete. So therefore we're going to complete the given equation. Okay? So there are steps in solving quadratic equation that I'm going to show you. So this one, x squared minus 6x minus 25 equals 0. So our equation must be in standard form. So that is now in standard form. The second one, we're going to transpose the constant term to the other side. Okay? So that is x squared minus 6x equals 25. Right? So next one, we have to make sure that the coefficient of the a term, yung first term natin, dapat 1. Okay? Bakit 1? Kasi may mga quadratic equation na yung coefficient ng first term ay hindi 1. So later papakita ko sa inyo yung example. So since 1 naman yun, so we don't have problem about that. Okay? So the second one, we're going to divide our second term, the b term. We're going to divide this one, okay, by 2. Okay? So we're going to take the half of the b term, then we're going to square. Okay? So kalahati ng 6. So x squared minus 6x. Kalahati ng 6 ay 3. So add natin yung 3. Square equals 25 plus 3 square. Okay? So, kalahati ng 6, 3, tapos square natin. Dagdag tayo dito, nag-add din tayo dito. Okay? Next, to simplify, x squared minus 6x plus 9 equals 25 plus 9. Okay? So, this is now what we call a perfect square trinomial. Okay? Bakit siya tinawag na perfect square trinomial? Kasi, ipa-factor lang natin ito. Okay? So, positive, negative, factor of 9 na pinag-add natin, negative 6. So, that's negative 3 times negative 3. So, negative 3 or x minus 3 times x minus 3. Factor ng 9. Ito yung 3 nang galing. So, negative 3 times negative 3, positive 9. Negative 3 plus negative 3, negative 6. Equals 34. Okay? So, next. Since equal naman sila or pareho, so we can use the square root property. Or extracting the root. Kasi same lang, square lang natin. It's 34. Okay? So, dyan na tayo. Next step na tayo. So, square root property natin, x minus 3 square plus 34. Naalala nyo yung unang lesson natin, yung extracting the roots. Square root lang natin both sides. Okay? So, cancel. We have x minus 3 equals positive, negative square root of 34. So, wala namang square root yung 34. Wala ring factor na yung isa may square root. So, lilipat lang natin yung 3 sa kabila. So, x is equal to 3 plus square root of 34. And x is equal to 3 minus square root of 34. Hindi natin siya i-add kasi yung isa may radical, yung isa whole number. Okay? So, yeah. Right, next example. So, nasa solving quadratic equation pa rin tayo. Gamit yung completing the square. Okay? So, advice ko lang sa inyo, kung factorable naman yung quadratic equation, you can use factoring. Pero kung ang direction naman completing the square, so you have to follow the direction or the instruction. So, this time, ang ipapakita ko sa inyong example, kapag ka yung ating A term o ating quadratic term ay merong coefficient na higher than 1. Yan. 2x square plus 4x minus 16 equals 0. So, first thing first, transpose muna natin sa kabilang side. So, 2x square plus 4x equals 16. So, ngayon, tingnan natin yung coefficient ng quadratic term natin o ng A term. So, dahil may kasama sa na 2, so hindi natin gagawin yung sa example kanina. Ang next na step natin is i-divide natin lahat ng kung ano yung kasama ng variable dito. Okay? So, divide natin ng 2. Lahat. Para maging 1 lang yung coefficient nun. So, x square plus 2x equals 8. Okay? So, ang next naman, kukunin natin yung kalahati nito, tapos square natin. So, x square plus 2x plus, ano yung kalahati ng 2? 1. Di ba? So, square natin yung 1. Meron pa rin 1. Equals 8 plus 1. Okay? So, this is what we call perfect square trinomial. Factor lang natin yung 1. So, ang factor ng 1 is 1 times 1 and 1 plus 1 is 2. Okay? So, factor natin is x plus 1 square. Or, para hindi kayo malito, x plus 1 equals 9. Okay? So, erase ko na yun sa taas. Next we have, so since pareho sila, we can write this as x plus 1 square equals 9. Yan. Okay? Tapos apply natin yung subtracting the roots. So square root natin both sides. Square root both sides. Para matanggal natin yung exponent. So x plus 1 equals square root of 9. We have plus minus 3. Okay? So, x equals 1 plus 3, which is equal to 4. X equals 1, yung minus naman, minus 3 is equal to negative 2. So, this is our roots. Okay? So, check nyo na lang kung tama yung ating sagot. Okay? So, yun, kapag may kasamang coefficient. So, yan yung ating next na example. Right. Next example natin. So, check natin kung quadratic trinomial. So, next, lipat natin yung constant sa right side. That is x squared plus 3x equals negative 3. Okay? So, 1 naman yung coefficient ng x. So, wala tayong i-divide. Next is, kunin natin yung half ng 3. So, half ng 3 is 3 over 2. Huwag na natin i-simplify. 3 over 2. Okay? So, x squared plus 3x plus 3 over 2 square. Kasi ni-square natin yan lagi. Plus 3 over 2 square. Okay? So, x squared plus 3x plus 3 times 3, 9. 2 square or 2 times 2 is 4 equals negative 3 plus 9 over 4. So, yan, may fraction tayo. So, hayaan ko muna tong left side. Simplify muna natin to. Okay? So, 4 times negative 3 is negative 12 plus 9. So, shortcut lang yun. 4 times negative 3 is negative 12. Or, lagyan natin ang denominator na 1. So, LCD natin is 4. 4 divided by 1 is 4 times negative 3 is negative 12. 4 divided by 4 is 1 times 9 is 9. Okay, kaya siya nagkaroon ng ganito. Okay? So, sa kabila, x squared plus 3x plus 9 over 4. Next, erase na natin yung taas. Okay, so simplify muna natin to. So negative 12 plus 9 is negative 3/4. So negative 3/4. Negative 9. Negative 12 plus 9 over 4 equals, so x squared plus 3x plus 9 over 4. So, paano natin siya ipa-factor ngayon? Okay? Equals negative 3/4. So, kung ano yung sinulat natin kanina, na ini-square natin, yun yung ilalagay natin dito. So, unang variable. So, kalahati ng 3. So, yun yung 3/2. Okay? Ito ilalagay natin. Since parehas na plus 10 yun. Yun. Okay? So, pareho sila. Square na lang natin. Negative 3/4. Yan. So, erase mo na to. Okay? So, ang next na gagawin natin, square root na natin both sides. So, cancel. X plus 3/2 equals square root of, walang square root sa negative 3, so dyan lang siya, plus minus square root ng 4 ay 2. Okay, so 2. So ayan, may nakita kayong negative sa loob ng radical sign. So nabanggit natin yan nakaraan na kapag negative yung loob. Next, ilipat natin to doon sa isang side. So, x equals, positive yun, lipat natin, negative 3/2 plus or minus square root of negative 3 over 2. So, pareho naman sila ang denominator, fraction. Pag-isahin lang natin. Negative 3 plus square root of negative 3. Yung isa, negative 3 minus square root of negative 3 over 2. So, pwede na tong final answer. Ito. Okay? So, hindi natin sila ipag-add kasi merong radical yung isa. Pero kung matatandaan nyo nakaraan na kapag merong negative sa loob ng radical, i-simplify natin gamit yung imaginary number. Okay? So, square root of negative 3. Factor natin yung I, saka 3. So, yung I yan yung negative. Negative 3 minus I times 3. So, times. Okay? So, square root over 2. Sorry, this is negative 1. Negative 1 muna. Para di kayo malito. Ayan. So, negative 1 times 3 is negative 3. Negative 1 times 3 is negative 3. So, square root ng negative 1, according sa definition natin nakaraan, ay imaginary number or I. So, equals negative 3 plus I. Saan yung galing I? Yung square root ng negative 1. Square root of 3 over 2. So, negative 3 minus I square root of negative 3 over 2. Para wala ng negative number sa loob ng radical sign. Okay? So, yan yung completing the square.
Catch 'em all.